on the opposite side of smoking a pipe in a beef. I got.
You are now rocking with the Uptown Lounge.
Where Crush gets its groove back every Wednesday, 7 to 9
Eastern Standard Time.
With special guest NICKelus
guest
F.
NICKelus F in here tonight. They don't like our sound effects, so I'm gonna just clap it out.
They said that our
So
clapping sound effects sounded like we were standing out in the rain.
Right.
So
sound like a rainstorm. So we're still working on that drops and sound effects.
I guess that's our new one right there.
So happy to have NICKelus F here tonight.
Yeah, man.
For a number of reasons. One, I'm a big fan of your talent in itself. And I'm also a big battle rap fan, which I know you are as well. And we're just coming off a big event, Radio B versus Bravo, at the Walnut Alley. The top, yeah. It slipped my mind for me.
That's all good. It's been a lot of things. Alley Cats.
King.
And we got a brand new project to talk about, right? And a brand new mural to talk about, right? We got a lot of things to talk about.
There's some things I'm not sure if we're allowed to talk about. So,
okay,
we're not
allowed to talk about.
Well, I mean, you've had some big things happen for you, so I don't know if we're going to talk about that. If you're
some things
talking
remain
in the
undisclosed.
Yeah,
right.
So
for the future.
But we'll get into everything. For people that don't know, they're going to know tonight.
That's right.
NICKelus F.
You can learn tonight about NICKelus F.
That's right. That mural is so dope, though.
Yeah. Let's start there. Definitely, the mural is dope.
Yeah, that was a big surprise. I kind of found out about it like right before it happened, and so it was cool, yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Did you know the artist? I'm sorry, Swerve.
Yeah,
I cut you off.
I did know him. I've known Nils for like a couple of years now, and like this is what he does. He goes around the world and he does murals all over the place. Like New Zealand and Australia to over throughout Europe and all of that. And he hit me up on Instagram like right before he came back and was like, yo, you know, I'm doing the Richmond Mural Project. If you want to be a part, can I paint you? I said, yeah.
That's got to be an honor. That's got to be an honor.
It is.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'm not saying it is, but I would think it would be.
Very humbling
it's dope.
and wonderful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's
perfect timing for the support of this new project. That's what I mean. Did it just happen like that? Because some people are cynical out there. They say, "Well, the mural is like a week or two before the project drops." That sounds incredible. But if all your timing came together like that, this must be a magnificent project.
The stars aligned for it.
That's right.
Like I had so many setbacks. I wanted this album out at like the top of the year. Mad bullshit I went through with it, and then like literally right before it, like I didn't even have to come up with any press. Like all the press kind of like created itself for me. So
that's great. Coming from a promotional side.
That is great. You know, utilizing things, manipulating the social media, and getting some of this marketing mechanisms to work in your favor. Pay attention, young artists. They're showing you the way if you pay attention, so we can crawl up out of here.
You know, it's really about this like, and I don't like opportunists, and I don't like the term opportunist because I'm definitely not opportunist. But it's about recognizing the semblance in something and utilizing it smartly.
Right.
You know what I mean? And putting it out the right way. So.
Creating synergy, getting the energy in a couple different ways, going in the same direction. You know, it's big for artists because you can't create all your timing, but you can surely help things if you're paying attention. I think that's what you're talking about.
You can definitely create moments through focus.
Yeah, I mean, especially now that you tell me, one, that the artist was a Richmond artist that's traveled the world doing murals, and then that it was all kind of like perfect timing how it came together. It wasn't a preset plan. It just makes it more incredible, man. But that picture of you having a heartfelt moment,
I love that.
You having like a eye to eye.
I forgot who put that up first. But that was a real dope picture.
I just think you could feel the energy in that picture.
How surreal it was.
Yeah, and it was incredible. And as artists, we all want to be heard, respected, and recognized. And I just think that was big, man. I hope the project's going well for you. What's the name of it? Tell us about the project.
It's TRIFLIN.
TRIFLIN.
Yeah, it's TRIFLIN. It's actually doing really well. Like, I wanted to make an announcement today, but like the album charted on Billboard. You know what I'm saying? For the
incredible, right?
Yeah, it charted on Billboard. For one, this is my first.
That's so dope.
Ever. Yeah, it charted at 58. You know what I'm saying?
Get
like,
out of here. That's incredible. Congratulations for that.
Yeah,
Get
yo.
applause. Get
Wow.
the applause meter back out.
But like
That's
I couldn't.
awesome.
I was hoping to get like a screenshot or something of it so I can put it out. But I didn't get that yet. It'll be in the print issue of Billboard. But they
So
had
cop that
contacted
upcoming Billboard. Support these
Yeah,
Richmond
man, I
artists
gotta
while
get
they're
them.
making moves. Yeah, Billboard. That's
Yeah.
big, man. It's big.
Yeah,
So
it was
big.
really surprising. They emailed me. I just got out of class. They emailed me.
There's my guy.
Oh yeah.
There's my guy. He's in the room. Radio B has just joined us, ladies and gentlemen. Super special
Yes.
guest to the special guest. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just
No,
recognized
you
it.
good.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
They had emailed me just asking to like verify the album information, whatever. They said it charted, you know what I mean, on the hip hop R&B chart. So
Man, that's a wonderful thing, and that's definitely a monument and a marker for
That's huge.
for our 804 artists. You
I
know
mean,
what
considering that it's all coming out of like a storage shed. You feel
Word.
what I'm saying? Like with no budget.
No, but you have such a fan base. It's ridiculous. Like
As well, you should.
Yeah, they
As well.
came.
there's been a couple people, I'm not gonna put them out there, but that I've taken to your shows, and they're like, I don't really know Nick's stuff, blah blah. And I'm like, wait till you see how his fans and the crowd reacts to you. It's like some MOP shit to me. Like
Yeah.
just coming from the 80s, 90s era. It's just. I mean, that's just what it is. They want to mosh out. They get hyped. They all know your lyrics. So, I mean, you've got a following that I didn't even know Richmond had. And I didn't see it till I came out to Strange Brew. Is that the name of the Twisters?
Strange Matter.
Strange Matter, yeah.
Strange
See,
Matter.
I mess
Twisters
it up
for
every
the old
time.
school.
Twisters. So,
Yeah, it used to be Twisted.
right.
They,
And a diverse fan base. Am
Very
I
diverse.
correct? Like a diverse.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what looks good too.
Me and
know.
you coming up, we didn't know all. I'm not trying to say it like that, but that all those white people were in hip hop like that because they weren't for when we were coming up.
Way back in the day.
Yeah, so I mean, to see all those little kids.
It was me, Karen, the Beastie Boys, and 5 other white people. That's all in the whole country. That's all it was.
I don't know who Karen is. Once again, that assistant, but
Assistant
yeah,
Karen and
that
Lady
chick.
K, yeah.
But it's all good. All 3 of us was up in that
Yeah,
joint.
yeah,
But
I'm sorry.
no, but I mean, I love the diversity, like he said, and the energy that you put out when you perform, and how they feed off you. That's dope to me.
They're real enthusiastic.
But
I
you
feel
are.
like- yeah, I'm enthusiastic. I'm excited about it too. I feel like I've done a good job over the past couple of years with like weeding out passive with weeding
I like
out.
that.
Yeah, weeding
I like the
out
fact.
passive
Man, respect to
listeners.
that. This man has enough fans to where he can tell some of y'all, nah, maybe it's just
Well,
not for us.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know, like I want a dedicated, hardcore fan with a cult mentality, basically.
Yeah. Real
Like,
fans, though. It's,
yeah,
and
and
internet's
so-
it's nothing wrong with being a fan of somebody's artistic talent. Let's
Yeah.
get that out the way. I think nowadays people are, I'm glad you do, and I'm glad we're speaking on the subject because I always say sometimes today I think people think it's I don't know, feminine or just wrong or like pause worthy to be a fan of somebody. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah,
it's nothing wrong with enjoying somebody's talent. We all have talents. Let's celebrate each other's talents and give credit where credit is due. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like oh yeah, the
Welcome back.
there's so much more to gain from one hardcore follower than five on the fence.
Iffy.
Yeah, iffy followers. Because what happens is, like, say you have iffy fans. What happens is you drop something they like, right, but they're not really connected with it. The second you follow up and it's not what you gave them the first time, they're done.
They're
with
done.
you. And you had like,
It's like a bandwagon
yeah,
listener.
it's like, so you got to get those people that rock with your story, that rock with you, and that's what I mean by like weeding them out. Like I feel like I did certain things in my music and with my approach that kind of off-put some of the wishy-washy listeners.
It's so easy to be iffy these days,
Yes.
too. So easy to be
Because you have so much to choose from. So I feel like I did things to off-put them, but it made those diehard people, it made them just like hone in on
They're
it.
riding
Like,
with you.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
that's
like,
what it's
I
about.
love this, and I love the
A
fact
true
that they
fan
don't like
will
it.
ride with you through
Yes.
the whole ride.
And they like the fact that other people may not like it.
Right.
And
makes
one
it
person,
special.
one person like that brings up 5 more like-minded people, as opposed to a wishy-washy person who brings more wishy-washy people.
Or nobody.
Or nobody
It's
at all.
kind of. It makes me think of what Pink went through. How
Well, that's a nice analogy.
no,
That's a
really,
correlation. right
it
there.
is just because how she, had
Started
to,
off with the pop and then settled
had to
back
do what
down
they
into
wanted,
something else.
and then brought a little bit more of her, and then by the end was making the music that she wanted to make, and her real fans rode that with her and stayed true to her. So I feel that.
And you sound like a man that's in full control of his career. Now
Definitely.
you
I
alluded
believe
to the
that.
fact that this came out of a storage shed or some type of, just modest.
Hyperbolic.
Well, the whole
Right,
AGM, everything is like that. Entrepreneurs,
Yes, it's a done-
Right.
you know what I'm saying, pushing their own stuff. Everybody, radio, mic, name
So when
brand.
we say you made it to 58
Show.
on Billboard independently, this is like out of a
This is
shed.
truly-
yeah,
independently.
it's like
This
old
is
school out of
you-
the trunk of your car.
You and your
Yes.
team, no
Yeah.
big labels,
Yes.
no kind of support, no
This
No.
is all
no
us.
fancy friends, just your movement.
This is all us.
Yeah.
And
It's dope.
It's all focus and constant talking about it and thinking of ways to further concrete the brand and the image and all the intangibles, all the extra stuff.
But it's also
like-
you. Your persona, your aura, your
Yeah,
person. I mean, everything.
You definitely have to put that out there. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's
key.
the beautiful thing, that it's, whatever you get from this, it's yours.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody. When I say no big label support, no fancy friends, it's you.
No sellouts.
You own that 58 spot. You earn that. You own that. You know what I mean? Whatever comes from this, whatever sales or touring, groupies. We'll talk about that in a minute. The NICKelus F groupies we need to talk about.
Probably not.
I need to live through. Are you married, man?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. Well,
Right.
Pretty
That's
much.
what I said.
I mean, they still exist.
They do exist, but we don't need to talk about them.
NICKelus
bitches.
F may be a fine gentleman that observes,
Yes.
monogamy and all that, but they still exist. They still come up to him after the show and say,
they're definitely out there.
Oh.
yeah, I'm
We-
just trying to live a little
there's
bit. Let me
fans
live.
everywhere.
Let me live a little bit. Yeah. Lady K's got some of her own fans.
All right,
They
now.
listen every week.
That's all good.
Very dedicated followers.
It's all good. Man. That's
Many
why we
more,
had to get
much
off
more
camera.
dedicated. Like her fans are your kind of fans, and my fans
I
are
weeded them out.
are the wishy-washy fans. My fans
I'm
are like,
that's
Swerve's
why
all
we
right.
get along. See,
Yeah.
I know
Her
how to
fans
weed
are
them out.
like, I know how many hairs is on Karen, Lady K's
how many
head.
times I touch my hair,
Yeah,
but they're
yeah,
gone.
yeah.
So
We weeded them out.
I think they can't watch me anymore. They just gotta listen. So whatever comes with that,
Oh, okay.
literally.
All right.
Oh.
Oh,
Anyway, so
back
good.
to trifling.
Well, I
That's
don't
the
even
point.
know what time it is because I'm just so happy to finally
Back to
have
trifling.
NICKelus F up in the
We
studio.
are
It only
happy to
took
have
2
you.
years, but it's all good.
It's good to have you
I'm
here.
really glad though. Is like it.
Timing's everything.
You're on your
So
run.
would've-
You're on
I
your
would've
run.
said
Now's
that
the
to
right
me,
time.
though.
Yes.
When I was trying to do the MOP show with you
Yes.
and everything, and you were like, timing's everything. You had a couple things going on, and you did say that you work like that.
Yeah.
I couldn't make that show happen for any of us, for the monetary reasons.
Yeah,
but,
we'll get back around to that. 2016 sounds like a good year for that.
But I know
Who's
we
your
got
favorite?
something coming up in December with this guy over here.
Oh, yeah?
Anyway,
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, we got things going on. All right. Undisclosed.
undisclosed stuff right now.
It's coming out
Big
later.
things though.
Who's your favorite battle rapper?
Ooh.
It doesn't have to be from this era.
Current day,
Oh,
like
wow.
at this exact moment, I would probably say Danny Myers.
Danny Myers. Danny Myers is on his grind. All right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That's my favorite as of like today. But
Right.
like tomorrow, it could be somebody else.
Right,
But
right.
like right now, Danny Myers.
Okay. I feel that.
exciting.
Feel that. Let me turn up his microphone. Radio B, who's your favorite rapper right now off the top of your head?
Him.
Not, yeah, I was going to
No,
say,
anything.
besides yourself or Bravo, whatever you. Congratulations, by the way. I personally in the building. I thought you took it. No
All the way.
question. They're saying they're saying Bravo looks a little better in the footage. I haven't watched the footage yet,
I've
but in
watched
the
the
building.
footage.
I don't see anybody
I
say
wasn't
anyone.
there.
Though.
Nah, I don't think so.
I have no
I didn't
problem
say that.
speaking on it, cause I watched it with some of
You watched the
Bravo's
footage?
people,
You watched
but
the footage?
I ain't gonna put them out there because that would be dry snitching. So I was up in the studio with them, and I told them that I had only seen the first round, and I was like, I don't know, like no disrespect to Bravo, because I don't know the dude. He's friends with some of my friends, but from what I've heard of him over the years, I'm thinking he's supposed to really come with it. Okay, for round one, boo. 2 thumbs down, boo. So
First round was
radio comes in and fucking destroys it, and I mean literally like
Everybody
blows it
agreed
up
with
like
that, I think.
yeah, like kills it. Gets personal. Bravo's basic battle raps. It's just round one's dead. So the battery goes dead on such and such's phone. So I leave and go to the studio to play it for his peoples. He was like, yeah, we heard that it was like 2-1 some radio said and some Bravo. So I was like, man, put this motherfucker up and watch round one. So one of them said, I'm good with round one. And walked out, and I'm like, "No, I'll give you. That's your people's, man.
Oh.
Give him round two. I heard he came
this is the
stronger
other
in
camp
round
or something,
two.
okay.
So okay, he comes stronger in round two. You still destroy him.
Facts.
He's about equal as round two to round three. You
I
still
feel like
destroy him.
round
I
three
think
was
his round
better.
three
Round
was
three
his best
good.
round.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
it's
sure.
good to end
But
strong. And
but
f-
then
To me,
we
round
got
third
round
was my
three.
best round.
Yeah.
But he didn't keep anybody captivated like you did.
See, and
Period. And he didn't keep me with the jaw drop. Like, oh shit. Like I was saying that every 5 seconds to where I had to rewind it and listen to what you said again because it was catching us off guard so much that we were talking and then we missed what you said next. We ain't never do that with him. It was just like, oh.
See, this
Oh.
was my problem with him, and this is why I knew he would have a problem.
He came
with
in
this
too
guy
cocky.
from the beginning.
Sorry.
Well, that's his style for some reason. On
Boo.
battle rap, is so like, yo, if we're battling, yo, where are your teeth at? Where's your snarl? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you up here trying to be cute with a black and mild hanging out your mouth and shit. Like,
And
we
then
don't got
his
time for that
boys
'cause we got
jumping
spit
in?
flying. You
His
feel what-
boys jumping in, that was corny to me.
Well, I mean, I'm
it's
not
battle
mad with
rap.
that. That's battle rap. It's, you know, you
I'm not used
It's
to
today's
that.
battle
I
rap.
It's today's battle rap.
It's
You know what I'm
corny.
saying? But
Sorry.
like over here, I mean,
You
we
need
got,
a fucking
we got-
entourage to
we got
knock somebody
spit
out
flying
around.
and-
Sorry. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we let our spit fly and we. So it was like a completely different animal. Like it was.
yeah,
And then the little
radio was swooping on him.
The
What
little
it was.
cornball shout out he gave to Gallo. Come on, man. I was feeling some kind of way, man. I wish I'd have been at that bitch. I swear.
I know this is bad for radio. I know you're tall and skinny, but when you did that swoop move,
Yeah.
I thought that shit was out of a movie, man. I thought you was a ghost or something. You swooped around on him and got it. I said, damn, radio is in this thing.
And then what
But-
you said? What the fuck did you say or something?
Yeah.
I'm not
man.
good with
They tried to
verbatim,
say
but,
they tried to say I ducked.
One of the
somebody,
battles.
One of the battles. They tried to say I ducked two.
Yeah, they just was making shit up.
Yeah,
to,
he was
to,
reaching
to
to
setting
get
up.
something.
Yeah, you're not
So,
ducking anybody, are
So,
you?
I'm not
we're
ducking
going to be
anybody.
late on the great debate today, I think.
Sure.
But speaking of when you were on the show before, Radio B, we did bring up the whole skills and NICKelus F battle. So it's all good. I don't even have to go there that deep. I'm just saying, for you to call him out and your back, that shit had me.
like I should have done when I was.
I felt like I wanted to throw the mic down. You know what I'm saying? And walk off the stage.
Did you like ask him to sit in the balcony? Because he was sitting down with the peasants with the rest of us for a while, and then he decided to go up to the balcony.
Actually,
because it made it work so much better when you gave him that look on the balcony. Like, you know, what I mean, that was a powerful moment.
If I
She's
would have
right.
had it my way, he would have been on stage.
Right.
You know what I mean? I would have had him do the coin toss if I knew there was going to be one. The only reason I didn't suggest that is because I knew I wanted to go first, so I didn't think it would be no coin toss.
Right.
So when he decided he wanted to go first, because I guess he thought he had some intel, that's what prompted the coin toss. But
And whatever he is, he thought he was gonna say was crazy.
all the shit he thought I was going to say
That
was
was
absent
crazy.
from the shit. Like,
He said something
he said
about
bad
him
shit,
being
bad
gay in
shit.
jail. Like,
Yeah, gay in jail.
like, niggas
Was
won't think
personal.
about that.
I'm
Won't even
like, wait
think
a
about
minute.
that shit.
Personal about you being gay in jail?
Yeah,
That's
like-
not a personal, hopefully.
Yeah, like niggas
Like,
weren't even thinking about that
Nah,
Wow.
we don't do those.
shit. Yeah.
That's
No low blows.
That's
Like,
cliche shit. We don't do cliche shit.
hell
That's
yeah.
why.
Everybody's been to jail's not gay. Even I know that. I'm a white man.
I'm not.
But no, you know what's crazy? Somebody he did. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what I do know
Never
he
happened.
did get. What
If I ain't
intel
do
he
it there,
did
I ain't
get.
doing
This
it
is what
out
I
here.
realized, but he quoted it wrong. I had told people, and I told C Noah, I said, yo, when I make music, you know what I'm saying? You got to think what I use my talents for. I make music to move the world. Like I make music to move large bodies of people. That's what I use my talents for. I said for me to focus my talents on my level of talent on one person irresponsible to me. Like, I shouldn't even be doing that. Like, that's bullying. Like, it's too much.
It's a waste of energy. Al Gore will be on that.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people. Go.
So I said that, and Fastlane, I know, had went to Monument and had a conversation with C North, and I believe that C North said that to him, because when I talked to C North, he was like, "Yeah, I told him we was like talking and
Everybody knows C North can't hold water.
Oh, it's cool, it's cool. But Bravo's first bar was,
shout out
he
to
said something
Monument.
like, he's like, I heard that you said all your life you've been trying to move the world, but ironically you only need to touch one. And I'm like, I didn't say that, but that's what he got from the shit. And I'm like, this is the intel that you think you got?
That makes sense, yeah.
So I put that together, but outside of that,
old game of telephone.
Shout out to people getting info through C North.
Can I say one thing though?
Sure.
Of course you can.
Yo, look, I've known Brob for a long time. You feel what I'm saying? A long time, since like back in high school, 10th grade type shit, when he was McMurder, and the nigga was nasty. Like, when I tell you,
so was Murder Mace.
That's what everybody talks about, though. Not knowing him back then. When you hear people talk about McMurder, everybody has respect for that name. Like, he was crazy.
He was one of the ones.
Bravo gonna come for me.
And then, you know, he had his little bullshit, and he had to get locked down and do his time. You feel what I'm saying? But when he came out, he had like all those raps that nobody had heard, so he came out crazy with like a full clip. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know, that like what I saw on stage or isn't the same McMurder.
No, it was deflated.
He took the breath on the difference.
Yeah, it's the same McMurder. Yeah, he get busy though. He has some shit in that third round.
Well, don't get me wrong. The people that I watched it with then told me a little bit of his history and how they knew him and, you know, whatnot. And I mean, I feel for anybody that had to do a bid. You know what I mean? So doing time, huh?
That's right.
Yeah,
Respect,
I mean, that's just terrible.
That's no good for nobody.
I don't hold nobody down for that, and you do better your craft if you use your time wisely in there.
But what Nick Fury is saying,
NICKelus
is saying is that he was nasty before jail. He had a bunch of stuff that he came out with, built up frustrations and writing it off. And then ever since it's all, like, he's kind of leveled out maybe a little
lackluster.
He's normalized, he's plateaued a little bit.
He's cool though. Yeah, like Bravo is nice, yo. I don't take nothing from him.
Let me ask you this.
A little lackluster.
I think it's two different animals, being a battle rapper and being an artist.
Yes.
I think time and time again, I think you see people that either have to do one or the other. And of course, that was always the stigma that battle rappers couldn't be artists. Really, couldn't like, make music. Couldn't.
The two of us are like a very, very, very rare breed. Like, a strand of DNA that is not in a pool, never fell in a pool. Like, that's real. Like, I don't know. Honestly, to this day, like, I know a lot of dope battle rappers. I still don't know a bunch that can make music. Right. I know a lot of people that make music and would flounder in that ring.
It goes to my point. I think it's two different things. I think you're kind of going in two different directions.
There's a lot of no-name people around here that used to have the ciphers and used to be dope, and nobody could beat them back in the day, but they couldn't put a album together that would
it's so much harder to be an artist, and I'm gonna tell you, just because
what's worse than the crack game. We
know. We'll break it down to us, because you know both sides.
Sure.
Well, battling is about that immediate gratification. Being an artist, you're trying to reach somebody's inner workings, their psyche, their soul. You're trying to make them live with it. Yeah, to a point where they gotta listen to that shit daily, and it's a whole different level of potency you have to write with. And just knowledge of what to say, when you've mastered, or when you got to the point where you know how to move people with words, it's nothing to move a person when you're aiming at that person with malice. Mm-hmm.
It's like using a nuke to blow up a house.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying with him anyway. It was like, it's like I shouldn't be focusing all this on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point.
But what I was going to say about that is that a lot of people that listen to your music wouldn't even know that side of you existed. Because so it was nice to the craft.
I've learned how to cloak it. I learned how to take all those weapons that I use in the battle are in my music. They're in there. Like, it's just that I'll dress them up in a way that they don't come off as harsh and as obvious.
No, so it's nice. It was all props to you. I mean, I hate to use that old school word, but that's what it was. We were all in a room and they were like, "Yo, man, you believe this is Greg? Like this is Greg. Like destroy him up. Like."
What's funny is we talked about people having that reaction well before. Like we talked about like, yo, niggas not gonna know what to expect because they don't know that.
I knew people that rock with me wasn't gonna know that.
When I met this nigga, he was battling.
But that's what I've heard from a lot of people. Busy. I've heard this is what he did back in the day. Yeah. However, that's like me telling you that I used to bust motherfuckers in the face and rob them and sell crack, but you don't know that side of me. So I'm just saying. I mean, I'm writing about it. So I mean, there's no holds barred here, and I'm trying to get paper off what I've been doing. Really. Shout out to the shop in Gilmer Street. But anyway,
shout out to the one and only Lady K, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
one and only.
I'm just saying. It don't even matter. I blew that up. We're past.
No, it was a great feeling. Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get to it when we get to it. It'll be in the 8 o'clock hour. I was just saying it was good to know your music and appreciate your music and your artistry. Not knowing, I was absent from most of those parties where you were battling at, but to see you represent the battle culture so strong and just be so on point. And the both sides, everybody brought their game. Yeah, I think it's a
classic.
It's a classic. I think if you could, you can argue points on either side. I think I'm going with who I came with, Radio B. I believe he won. I think it was a great battle, though. I think it could open up and should open up the doors to other slightly bigger battles in this area. And I've said it. I told you. I don't know if you remember, but we sat and talked. You came and hung out and freestyled. When they had the little above the Chinese restaurant in Carytown, they had the little hip hop joint years ago, and you didn't know me from Adam. You probably thought, who is this derelict coming up to me? But I told you then that I appreciated your skills. I appreciated how you got out of the city, because that's the biggest move for artists from around here, is just getting out of the city and doing something, making your name, doing something. You know what I mean? And since that time, I have compared you in skills, and I've always thought that would be an interesting battle, even before the battle culture became what it is now. I think it still would be an epic event.
Me too.
I'm afraid that money won't get it done. I don't know. I haven't come up with a plan to get it done, but I don't think money is the answer. I think money is necessary. Everybody's gonna have to get paid.
Well,
but I don't think money is going to get all the parties involved.
Look, I'll just say this. For the sheer wanting of being able to put on a moment like that for everybody, I would do that shit gladly.
I would say it would be the greatest moment in Mid-Atlantic hip-hop history if that happens.
I mean, fuck it, let's just put it out there. But Nick has always been aboard.
Oh, what?
You've always been on board.
Oh, yeah.
You've always been.
And see, but this
is
what? I do want to say this, yo. I have the utmost respect for skills, yo.
He feels the same way.
Likewise. Him as a big homie, you know what I'm saying? And there were points and times when I would hit him up for advice and all of that. So I definitely fuck with him. But like,
it would be epic. That's the point.
But I definitely think I'm the nicer MC.
Of course you do, as you should.
But you're supposed to.
If we gotta,
as does he.
If he felt that he wanted to contest that, I'd be completely down with that.
Let me tell y'all something cool though. This y'all get the exclusive, but it didn't happen. We, if time would have permitted, in preparation for Legends Never Die, he and I would want to battle.
I have 3 rounds.
He got 3 rounds
of bullets aimed right at his head. I promise you, everything that I wrote is way crazier than everything Bravo wrote. His radio flip where he did the joint. This how you break down a radio. My shit was way crazy.
I believe you.
I believe it too.
I promise, yo. Yeah, but it didn't go down.
We didn't get it. We didn't.
And so now I'm like, I'm gonna rearrange those bars. I'm gonna load that clip up, and I'm gonna wait for that innocent victim in the wrong cipher who looks at me wrong. And he's gonna catch 2 minutes of And we're gonna put it on YouTube. So that's